Do you feel like life is getting too complicated? Too many decisions, too much noise, too many things to chase. And in the middle of all that, your mind feels tired, your heart feels heavy, and peace feels far away. But what if you didn't need more to be happy? What if less is the answer? In today's video, we'll explore the power of simplicity, not as a trend, but as a deep Buddhist truth. You'll learn how simplicity clears the mind, why letting go creates freedom, how to live more simply, even in a busy world. Let's begin this journey toward peace, clarity, and a simpler way of living. What is simplicity in Buddhism? Simplicity is not about being poor or giving everything away. It's about being free from clutter in your home, your mind, and your heart. In Buddhism, simplicity is called apakaya, the practice of being content with little. The Buddha taught that true happiness comes not from gaining more, but from needing less. He said, "Contentment is the greatest wealth." A simple life means fewer distractions, fewer cravings, fewer complications, more space for awareness, more time for reflection, more freedom to be yourself. When your life is simple, your mind becomes clear, and a clear mind is a powerful mind. The problem with a complicated life. Let's look at what happens when life gets complicated. You constantly chase new desires. You compare yourself with others. You feel overwhelmed by too many choices. You keep busy without feeling fulfilled. You collect things, but not peace. This creates a mind that's scattered, restless, and full of noise. You're always thinking, what should I do next? What if I miss out? What will they think? It's hard to relax, hard to focus, hard to feel present. The Buddha saw this clearly. That's why he lived and taught a simple life, one of meditation, mindfulness, and compassion. He didn't know much. He didn't seek fame. He walked barefoot and ate only what was needed. But his mind was strong, calm, and full of wisdom. That's the power of simplicity. Teaching number 1, let go of excess to discover what matters. We often think having more will make us feel better. More clothes, more apps, more money, more attention. But the more you own, the more you need to manage, and the more your mind becomes tangled. Buddhism teaches us to let go of excess, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. When you clear out what is not needed, you begin to see what really matters. A moment of silence, a kind conversation, a clear morning sky, a simple meal with love. These small things bring real joy. Letting go isn't losing. It's gaining space for peace. Try this. Clean one drawer today. Say no to one extra task. Let go of one painful thought. Simplify one part of your daily routine. Simplicity starts with one choice at a time. Teaching number 2, choose stillness over noise. In modern life, noise is everywhere. Messages and emails, endless entertainment, background stress, loud opinions. Your mind never gets a break. But in Buddhism, silence is sacred. The Buddha often sat under a tree in complete stillness. His presence was peaceful, not loud. True power does not come from shouting. It comes from being rooted, calm, and centered, like a deep river that flows quietly. You don't have to react to everything. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. Simplicity gives you the strength to stay quiet, to pause, to listen, and to speak only when it brings peace. Practice this. Spend 10 minutes each day in silence. Don't check your phone during meals. Turn off background noise during chores. Listen more than you speak. In stillness, your mind becomes clearer. In quiet, wisdom rises. Teaching number 3. Reduce cravings and increase contentment. The Buddha taught that desire is the root of suffering. We want this, and we want that. We get what we want and still feel empty. Craving never ends unless you decide to step out of it. Simplicity is the decision to stop chasing and start appreciating. It's not about giving up joy. It's about finding joy in the present, not in a future goal. Contentment means saying, "What I have is enough. This moment is enough. I am enough." The less you chase, the more you see. The less you want, the more you enjoy what's already here. How to practice contentment. Before buying something, ask, "Do I really need this?" At the end of the day, write 3 simple things you're grateful for. Enjoy ordinary things like tea, fresh air, or a smile. These practices bring deep satisfaction that money can't buy. Teaching number 4. Simplicity in action, the Buddhist way of living. Simplicity isn't just a mindset, it's a way of living. Buddhist monks follow a very simple lifestyle. They own very few things, eat mindfully, follow routines, focus on service, meditation, and study. You don't need to become a monk to live simply. You can practice simplicity in your own life, in your home. Declutter. Keep only what adds peace or beauty. Use things fully. Repair instead of replace. Choose quality over quantity. In your schedule, don't overload your day. Leave space for rest and reflection. Focus on one task at a time. In your relationships, speak honestly with care. Don't gossip or hold grudges. Be present with those you love. In your mind, don't dwell on what you can't change. Let go of comparisons. Return to your breath. A simple life is not boring. It's deeply peaceful and full of meaning. Why simplicity is true power. Here's what happens when you live more simply. You stop overthinking. You sleep better. You feel more present in every moment. You enjoy deeper conversations. You make fewer but wiser decisions. You experience inner peace, even in chaos. This is not weakness. This is power, the kind that doesn't depend on anything outside of you. The world teaches us to hustle, chase, and compete. But Buddhist wisdom teaches us to pause, reflect, and be content. Simplicity makes you powerful, not because you control more, but because you need less. Daily practices for a simpler life. Here are 7 easy daily practices to invite more simplicity and peace into your life. Wake up slowly. Begin your day in silence. No rushing. Just breathe. One task at a time. Focus fully on what you're doing. Don't multitask. Eat mindfully. No phones. Just you and your food. Chew slowly. Take nature breaks. Walk in fresh air. Touch a tree. Listen to birds. End the day with gratitude. Write down 3 things that brought you peace. Limit screen time. Set a time limit. Use your phone as a tool, not a trap. Say no without guilt. Protect your energy. Don't please everyone. These small changes will lead to a bigger shift. Bit by bit, your life becomes calmer. Your mind becomes clearer. You start to feel free. final reflections, the inner space you've been seeking. Sometimes we think we need a vacation, a new job, or a perfect plan to find peace. But what you really need is inner space. Simplicity gives you that space. Space to think, space to breathe, space to just be. The Buddha's message was never about gaining more. It was always about removing what's not needed so we can touch what is true. Live simply. Let go. Breathe. Be present. You don't have to fix everything. Just take one step at a time toward a life that's lighter, calmer, and clearer. That is the true power of simplicity. Thank you for spending this peaceful time with us on BodhiRipple, where wisdom flows like calm water into your daily life. If this video helped you see the beauty of simplicity, like this video to support our work. Comment below, what's one thing you'll simplify this week? Subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of mindfulness. And don't stop here. Watch our next videos. May you walk gently through your day, with less in your hands, but more in your heart. Until next time, stay peaceful, stay simple, stay aware.